This is Checkpoint Toki in Afghanistan, a remote British outpost set deep in Taliban territory and manned by Royal Marines of L Company 42 Commando. I've joined the Marines at a critical time in their fight against an increasingly stealthy enemy.
We've been warned that suicide bombers are threatening to strike. These guys, though, seem friendly enough, ready with a wave, but that could be concealing all sorts of evils, I guess. Just don't know. You can't tell in Afghanistan.
It is the thankless task of L Company to act as bait to attract enemy aggression and lure them away from the nearby village of Loimanda, recently liberated from the Taliban and now being renovated.
Go! Rapid fire! Go left!
Good shooting, lads.
Last week, L Company killed 2 enemy scouts or spies, laying IEDs in our path.
One was on the corner there. His mate came along there thinking he was clever. And then, well, good night, Vienna. That's him.
4 Marines have already died in the protection of Loimanda, and it's all happening in no more than 1 square mile of Afghanistan. One of the most dangerous square miles in the world. A Merlin helicopter lands at Checkpoint Toki. He's bringing in the company commander for a quick visit. He wants to address his overstretched troops, reassure them.
Overview the company, really where we're at is, you're down here. We've given you as much manpower as we could, and really we're as stretched as we can be now. Notwithstanding that, your efforts down here, again, persistent patrolling in what is clearly a dangerous area, outstanding effort thus far. The 2 scouts that were shot, a battle group I'm particularly happy with, and the general feedback is you are tying these guys up and occupying them. So in terms of future, what we're trying to do here is just keep the pressure off Loimanda, which is a couple of K to the north.
Yeah. Letting stabilisation take hold.
Yeah, it's a sort of Venus flytrap kind of theory. The guys are doing an excellent job, but the IED threat is high, so it's a sort of constant concern. There are very few things, I just sort of reiterate, and you've done an exceptional job down here. There are very few things worth risking your neck down here. Okay, the mission, we've got to do that in your oppos, and that's it. Okay, so caution throughout. Okay, but we are tasked to disrupt, and that's what we'll continue doing.
Toki is only a mile from the village it's protecting. Loimanda was a Taliban stronghold for years until they were flushed out by the Marines. But the insurgents left the place riddled with IEDs. Loimanda has been cleared of these deadly bombs as part of an effort to rebuild the village and to track back the local population, many of whom fled during the Taliban occupation. And today, just outside the village, a shura, or meeting, has been called by the local commander of the Afghan National Army, or ANA. He wants to appeal to the local elders not to support the Taliban.
حالا شما قراره که اطلاع دارین امروز ساعت 10:05 دقیقه اونجا یک موتر می آمدن از کانال 3 در کانال 4 ملکی ها بودن ماین نشانده بودن طالبان پټاو شد در 10-12 نفر کشتن ملکی کسان کشتن این بسیار کاری بعد از این کار اسلامی نیست او یک مسلمان نیست.
This is the first shura since 4-2 came into the area, and I think the strategy was with 4-2 that as we push the Taliban out, we'd start to push the ANA in. They're here now, just introducing themselves, introducing their commanders, and just generally starting to get them used to the idea now that the ANA will be providing the security in this area, and will be staying for good now.
نمیریم بار این بیار شما را جلو نمیکنیم به تنهایی بیخی مطمئن باشین با چایتان که رفته فرار کرده پس بگی بیا متوجه گپ باشین جایی که ما ندیدین خانه‌تان هستن برای ما بگین که در اون خانه ما این است ما بریم
The Afghan presence here today is unapologetically male. There's absolutely no female voice, something the coalition forces are trying to address with female engagement teams.
I'm here to attempt female engagement. It's got a new concept. It's about providing a link between the women in these rural villages who have very little contact outside of their compounds and actually trying to put them in touch with the rest of Afghanistan and what women in the rest of Afghanistan are doing. There's women who are holding positions in government, there are women in the police, there are women in the army, and it's just the extremes in the villages. These women are very much kept at home, never leave the compounds, and so perhaps this generation of women, if they can just be made aware, then the daughters that they have will then be slightly more aware, and hopefully it'll spiral down so that in 2-3 generations' time there's a lot more opportunities for them.
It's a massive challenge. It's proven a big challenge already. I did a 4-day operation where we went into about 60 compounds and there was women in every single one, some varying from 6 or 7 to 15 to 20 with so many children as well. Some were very welcoming and there was a few where they were completely indifferent, they didn't want to know, they think God will save us, why are we in their country, you know, what are we doing here? So there's a lot of mixed messages and, you know, a lot of different reactions from the females.
This is Caroline.
Assalamu alaikum.
If I came with her, would she be able to talk to your wives?
Because you know, she need me, you know.
No, I could get by. I could get by without you.
She does speak Pashto.
Yeah.
Caroline and Stacey's work is not without risk, as the Taliban, who actively suppress the education of women, would disrupt it at the slightest opportunity. Another reason the Royal Marines continue to risk their lives and take casualties just to allow work like this to carry on. And that's deeply troubling to Stacey.
Being in the Navy, having not experienced anything infantry like this, to then come in here, getting close to guys that you're working with are next to you, and the next thing you know, the next week they're not here. It's just the worst feeling in the world. And also sometimes I think the injury is probably worse, you know, with guys losing their eyesight, losing their hands, losing their arms and legs, you know, just completely changing their lives. So I'm trying to be strong, but it is hard, really hard. It's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Yeah, completely.
Hard, but perseverance pays off.
It's good because they've said that I can, when we go to the compounds, they're happy for me to talk to their wives and children. So it's a good initial start. It was more positive than I expected, especially since a couple of days ago when we patrolled and I was told flat out, no, it'll be a very slow process. So this is good.
So, progress. Shura over, we move away. But then we find that we've been under surveillance the whole time.
It's been told by the ANA that the Taliban were hiding over in the fields just behind us watching that whole Shura. Whether it was just to intimidate the locals or they plan any sort of attack, we don't know, but the critical time will be when we move off from here, when we're at our weakest in a sense. So just a little bit tense at the moment.
Our armoured Mastiff personnel carriers provide at least some protection as we head back to base. So how do you react to situations like this, Stacey?
I don't really know how to react. I'm just glad I'm in a Mastiff, so I want to be anywhere else.
That's the nature of Afghanistan, though, isn't it?
Yeah. As I'm slowly learning.
But the Taliban melt into the landscape. There is no attack this time, but they've already killed 12 innocent people today, and nobody's in any doubt that they'll be back. It's a week since the first Shura, a meeting with the village elders, and tomorrow there's to be an even bigger one, attended by the district governor, so security will be even tighter. But today the Afghan National Army, with Royal Marine backup, are leading a patrol to take the female engagement team to a family compound to talk to some women. But no movement outside of the base is without risk.
And how about these patrols? Do you enjoy these patrols?
Enjoyment's not the right word, but apprehensive, but yeah, embracing it.
The patrol is only going a few hundred yards to the other side of Loimanda village, but it'll take us at least an hour, as our route needs to be very indirect to reduce the chances of ambush or IED strike. Meanwhile, for the Royal Marines at Checkpoint Toki, about half a mile away, it's Groundhog Day. Of the 46 Marines who live here, half prepare for the daily routine patrol on the ground. For the other half, whose turn it'll be to patrol tomorrow, options are a bit limited. Train, keep watch, bathe, and eat.
That is noodles, sausages, mushrooms, mixed herbs, onion, basically anything I can get my hands on, to be honest. A little bit of cheese in there as well. Everything. Everything, yeah, literally.
Corporal Paul Weiss, or Vicey, is 27 and been in the Marines for 11 years, joining up straight from school.
It's been alright, I've enjoyed it so far. I'm getting a bit sick of this place now. Yeah.
For what reason?
It's my 4th time out here now, and each time you come out, regardless of what you read in the media, it gets worse and worse each time. At least when you come out first time, you were fighting against fighters, gunfights. Just with the ID threat, it's just almost becoming not worth it now. Too dangerous.
Do you want to come back again?
Fucking no way. Not there ain't enough money in the world to bring you back here. Well, I know what happened though. After the last one, I said, fuck this, not doing it again. When it's good, you know what I mean? When you're seeing them drop and you're killing them, that's good. But then, the shit times, you think, fuck it. It's not worth it, but definitely not for a while anyway. My missus will fucking divorce me if I come out here again.
Caroline and Stacey have reached the compound where they hope to meet the women. But first, there's a sick baby to attend to.
How old is this child? 1 month and 50 days.
They said he's got a rash on his face, but now they've exposed him. He's actually got a rash pretty much all over his body. It looks like nappy rash as well, but it's so red raw, it's almost purple.
Eat normally.
Whilst the doctor on the patrol sees to the baby, Caroline and Stacey ask permission to see the women.
Is
it possible for Caroline to go and see the women again?
This gentleman here, we're going to go and speak to his family, of which obviously they're women inside there. So I'm just going to tell them what's happening out here and just speak to them about the medical facilities in the area. So, and it's just kind of trying to engage with both sides of the population.
The women of the household are, as ever, kept out of sight. But it seems peaceful enough. In fact, it's altogether a pretty idyllic setting that belies the fact that we're in the middle of a war zone, where the Taliban could attack at any time. So a sentry keeps watch from the tallest tree. Whether here or in Checkpoint Toki just half a mile away, it's a continual waiting game.
No one back home will actually know what it's like out here, the sitting around waiting, then the 10 minutes of action, and then sitting around waiting again, because it's just constant.
It's constant think time, isn't
it? Yeah,
it?
you've got constant downtime where you can think, but you've got a lot of time for negative thinking, which is one of I think the biggest problems out here that you can do. Welfare, us being nowhere near Facebook for a month, or getting easy access to internet or emails and stuff like that, it's probably better for us, to be honest, because then we won't see things and get threaders and be like, oh, I wish I was at home because I was doing, all my mates are out again, so.
I keep thinking about what meal I'm going to have when I get home. There's a pub round my way. Steak and steak and double fried eggs, sunny side up. Onion rings, chunky chips. I'm talking baked beans. I'm talking mushrooms.
Massive bath full of Magners, ice cubes, and diced and sliced lemons and limes all over it.
A Corona.
Get a glass.
Corona with lime in the top.
No, I'm Flaxhorn. Desperados.
Yeah, Boofing.
When are you going home?
Hopefully.
About 4 days in a 4-foot coffin.
Yeah.
Marine humour can be savage.
Goddamn country!
Back at the compound, Caroline and Stacey are breaking the ice. But it will take patience and skill to overcome the Afghan women's natural suspicion of strangers. This will be an open-ended visit and finish when it finishes. Inshallah, as they say out here, when God wills it. Afghanistan is not a place that lends itself to rigid planning.
The good thing is about Afghanistan, though, isn't it? It's the way you get told what's going to happen, and then within a week, everything fucking changes again. Oh, actually, lads, you're out here for longer. And then also you're going to a CP in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by Talibs that don't really like you.
I tell you what, we have a laugh, didn't we?
Didn't we ever? It's like the Afghan Air Force, also known as the Flies, are relentless. I think I've had the same one chase me since Bastion now, when we first got in theatre, and he just doesn't leave me alone.
Every creepy crawler out here has got wings.
Yeah, got wings.
They all fly.
And a knife.
The ants, everything, they all fly.
Fucking dragon ones, fucking horrible.
I thought I saw a camel spider carrying away Harry the other day.
Dinner's ready.
So we have giggles.
Get off!
Oh, come on!
Better not be shit. It does look good as well.
So we got mashed potato, meatballs, noodles, corned beef, and tikka masala sauce. Essence. I miss my mum for roasting. Tell you that, man.
Sounds great.
Sounded like it was pretty friendly in there, a lot of laughter.
Yeah, it was, and they're really quite lovely. So it was a good engagement, I think, and definitely sort of starting to win the trust. And it's nice that they gave us the grapes as a kind of token of thanks for the help that we've given them.
Yeah, they're really quite a sweet family actually. They're really sweet. Like the children are really close to the dad, and all the women in there are really happy. They're all smiling at us. So yeah, it was good.
Mission accomplished. We leave the peaceful family setting and head back to base. But once again exposing ourselves to possible Taliban attack.
Doing the squelching now, Chris.
Whilst it's difficult to pin the enemy down, hard to spot them, it's much easier to hear them. Ali, the Marines interpreter at Toki, is continually monitoring the Taliban radio frequencies.
Through this we can listen to them, and we can't speak to them. Actually, we don't want to speak to them, we just want to kill them. And frequently they are changing their frequencies. They are saying go to this frequency or that frequency. So we have a bunch of frequencies that they are using, and we have it. So we are going on those frequencies and can listen whatever they are saying. They're saying we are going to attack on ISAF, we are going to kill them, we are going to attack with the big things, which big things means rocket, RPG. They are just saying to make us fear, like we should be scared from them, but we have professional soldiers here.
The female engagement team is re-entering the outskirts of Loimanda village.
That's the atmosphere exchanging.
But something isn't right.
Just stay exactly where I tried.
Military talk about atmospherics. It really just means the feel of a place, and the atmospherics here are very, very different. It's quiet. There's a sort of threatening air about the place. Everybody's very wary now.
This normally doesn't bode well. It doesn't mean that it's going to kick off necessarily, but it just means that we're not particularly welcome if no one's come out to welcome us. And no one is, people are shutting the doors. So it either means there's a Taliban presence, whether it's armed or not, and obviously they don't want to come across to us to speak to us because they'll just get stitched up. Or, yeah, could kick off.
It's virtually certain the place has been IED'd, and although the locals probably have a good idea where they are, Most would not dare tell us for fear of Taliban retribution. Probably why the place is semi-deserted. We proceed warily. One wrong step and someone is dead. But then something extraordinary happens. It's passed down the line that a local Afghan has stepped forward and come to our rescue. We had been heading directly towards a death trap.
Definitely one for you. It's just past 2 IEDs. He's just led us around them.
Well, he's just picked us up and walked us round. He said there are IEDs that side.
Really?
So he's just walked us round them.
Without that guidance, any one of us might now be dead or badly injured.
Banana.
We don't know who actually walked around them.
Yeah, that guy there.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. And this is what it's all about. They don't want to see us get hurt. They want to just get on with their life. Life out here is hard enough, just like back in the UK. They want to get on with things, want to have kids. You know, want to have a happy, prosperous life. It's exactly the same everywhere.
It's been a long patrol, around 5 hours, though clearly progress has been made in the bid to win the hearts and minds of the local population, with real evidence that ordinary Afghans want to help us rather than hinder us or hurt us.
Relieved, Stacey? Happy that's over?
Happy we're back in nice and safe, all of us. Good to see that we're all back.
Yeah, it went well, didn't it, really?
Did go well, yeah.
A few little moments there of apprehension.
Yes, especially IEDs.
Yeah.
But luckily we're all here and we're all safe.
That's the main thing.
Exactly.
All safe, thanks to the Royal Marines out at checkpoint Toki, keeping the Taliban at bay and drawing their fire. And right now, L Company is planning once again to tempt the enemy into an attack.
Okay, mission. We're going to take a 3 multiple fighting patrol in vicinity of Yankee 1 Golf 22 in order to kill insurgents, improve intelligence picture and dominate the ground. The sort of aim of it is to go out in a stronger force than we usually do and just try and catch them off guard and see how they react to what we do.
It's a bold strategy and of course desperately dangerous.
Okay, 0600, we're going to push out of here, leave out the south gate. We set out early in the morning, okay, so we want to be seen basically. Just going to push out into these fields across here, move across to this point. The idea is just to trigger that activity, okay? And we're trying to sort of trap them in this area around here, and hopefully between us we'll be able to shoot them. And we'll get back in safe, okay? Any questions?
Tomorrow morning, the trap will be set, and anything could happen. But tonight, as the mortars fire up the glowing illuminations that brighten the darkness against night attack, the lads have something else to divert their attention.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Diz. Happy birthday to you.
Cheers, lads. Cheers, lads. Is he gonna... Dids, do you want to jump in? Because the lad's got you some stuff. There's a present for you there.
Oh, there you go.
There you go, some stuff. Yeah.
Look at that.
It's just some stuff the lads put together.
You've been lashed up.
Oh, smoke grenade.
Yeah, get it FFP'd and take it home with you.
Yeah.
Doing that. Yeah.
Look.
Do that. Oh, yeah. Dub. Fresh apple. We're going to do this cake then, or what?
You having any?
Yeah, I'll just have most of it, mate. I'll have that bit.
It's the best birthday you've ever had, isn't it?
Someone's having a bit now then.
Oh, look at the kerosene.
I did, yeah.
Just don't light a match.
We should have done that the other way round. We should put that on the end.
Oh, fucking so perfect.
What was in that? That's phenomenal.
No, that's... Cheers, Dibs. Happy birthday, kid.
How old are you?
25 now.
25?
Yeah. I'm probably about 40.
Hanging out.
That's that Jedward haircut. I thought you were about 12.
It's just before 6 a.m, and as we're preparing to go on patrol, I hear that during the night we received some important information about the Taliban.
So what happened last night?
A local just came in at around 10 o'clock last night, and he told us that some information about insurgents that they are laying IEDs down there, that side, in the east, and also they're trying to attack us from that way. So we have to be careful about that, and that's it.
Hi, Stit. Turkey 3 for Delta, that's my call sign, leaving now, over.
Turkey, roger, hey.
Clearly, the Marines of L Company will have to be on their mettle today. As risky as this operation is, I still find it difficult sometimes to conceive of these seemingly idyllic meadows and fields as places of such danger and threat.
It's incredible this now war-torn land. It was the place I visited back in 1972 as a young student on the hippie trail. Right across Europe, across the top of Persia, through Mashhad and then to Afghanistan, eventually to Kabul. I remember it very well, thinking what a sort of paradise it was. Fantastic people, fantastic food, fantastic hospitality. A journey to a place of peace and love, basically. I never thought that I'd ever be returning here in such circumstances. Currently following a line of Marines across mined farm fields. Incredible how things can change.
But maybe it can change again. Perhaps Afghanistan can find the sort of peace and stability I saw here 40 years ago. We might be looking for a fight today, but more and more people want to see the end of war. That's why, just a mile away at Loimanda, they're preparing for today's Shura with the district governor, a natural enemy to the Taliban. So even more reason why L Company needs to try and draw the insurgents' fire.
Roger, sat down in front, lads. We're just going to have a chat with these young farmers in the field anyway, so that'll give everyone time to close up. Out.
Children, well used to seeing the Marines around, are suddenly scared witless.
This kid is absolutely terrified. He's nearly crying.
It could be a sign that something's wrong. An indication, perhaps, that they know the Taliban are close.
3-6, 3-3 Delta, just be aware the kid that we're talking to at the moment is terrified, he's crying.
Yeah, 3-6 acknowledged.
کتری ولا پلانکا تم ورغلی او خدای د عسکرو سره خندله پیسې راک نو د کار خلاص دیش مسلمان دي ډوډۍ هم ستاسو غواړي مرمۍ هم ستاسو غواړي او شرم در سټولي د تاریخ پیسې هم در سټولي ارڅ در سټولي مګر دې مسلمان دي زکات پیری.
On the patrol, we're moving cautiously when two farmers step forward with information.
Some more info from the local. Basically, it's toppers with IDs where we're going over.
Lads, they said be very careful, because there's all sorts down there. He said Taliban, they're turning up without weapons, 4 of them, and then they're just keeping an eye on everyone, really. Sounds like a good time to go hunting.
د وطن د پاره د طالب صاحب سره هیڅ شي نشته چې هغه خدای لار راته نیولې دا رنده دي رنده معنا دا چې لار دي ورکه رسول الله صلی الله علیه وسلم بس ولار دي د خیر سره بالا بچی دا فقط ځان پټاو کوي ټوټه ټوټه شه بس دی تابعي هغه نو ورته چې د ټوټه په سره کوم بیا دی ستارو بیا دا پښتنه واشتنه نس.
For L Company, progress is very slow. We can't take regular paths for fear of IEDs. After an hour, we're still only half a mile from Toki. But with an increasing sense of threat, we need to get off open ground.
3-6 for Delta.
Yeah, 3-6 send.
Well, to go let's see if there's anyone in this compound, compound 22. We tried to flag down a couple of blokes that were to our south, but they blatantly mugged us off over.
But what of the owner of this compound? Will he be friendly or hostile?
What's the situation?
We're going to push into it. There's a decent bloke in there. He's giving us information where shit is in the ground and that, like where the IEDs and that are. A bit of a lay down of the area and that, so we'll both get in there, both call signs, and see what information we can get from him. And this is where we want to be anyway, to see if we can encourage them to do something. Yeah. Basically, all around us is IEDs, all along that tree line, that wall to the front. They obviously use this place, so. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Yeah. See if we can get them to make a mistake.
The Marines have found a friendly farmer. And at the Shura, the district governor has made his pitch to the elders to come out against the Taliban. Only time will tell if they will.
As soon as we can, lads, can we get a sort of position in that corner, can we?
Just in the walls, mate.
Yeah.
Back in the compound, the men of L Company take up defensive positions.
We haven't really spiked anything yet, so we're going to hold here, try and get a bit of pattern of life from the guys on the rooftop. See what happens for a bit. If there's no activity, we're going to head back around the similar route to the way we came, because of the reporting of the high threat of IEDs down that way.
Yeah. But is there a suspicion that the Taliban is in the area now?
Yeah, I think they're always, to some extent, watching or following us, or close by in small numbers.
Yeah. Is there any eye contact today?
Very little. There are a few radio checks on their part, but not as much as we've experienced when we moved this way before.
Right.
Tats!
But suddenly, all that changes. Vicey spots movement, and Ali picks up voices on one of the Taliban frequencies.
This guy's close with us. The other guy, which is calling Zilgay, he's close with us.
There's 4 of them, 5 of them. There, see him?
This guy's close, but he's in a room.
A room.
So we've got contender 1 and 2 in the tree line, and contender 3, bonus contender, is about 500 metres to the south, to the edge of the water feature. What strength was the last icon, Ali? But they can see us. Strong. It's definitely him in the tree in his oppo. Next time we see him, boss, clear hot.
Can I deal with the icon? Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
So, the Taliban are near and watching us.
They've got IDF coming in.
10 o'clock, fun line, seen, brown fun line. Yeah, see. Yeah, fast mover, cross
The Taliban have opened fire with rocket-propelled grenades. They're falling short at the moment, but it's just a matter of time before they find their range. L Company must act fast. L Company, holed up in a farmer's compound, is taking incoming enemy rocket-propelled grenades.
500! Axis!
Their response has to be immediate before the enemy rockets start hitting their target.
Rocket! Fire!
The enemy must be pinned down,
Swing right! Swing right!
but they're moving around behind a tree line and in and out of compounds.
Permission to engage with the right! Penny! One finger right! They move! One finger right! 6-3, this is 6-3 Alpha. Just fire over. 6-3 Alpha! That's fire! No!
It's all been up there, mate. It's all gone up there.
Back in!
They're sending out excessive fire now, very rapid rate of fire indeed. They're trying to take a non-known quantity of energy.
The enemy is targeted by machine guns and assault rifles, and then rocket launchers.
Get down! You have to move, you have to move. Hey, Jay, you up? Hey,
Yeah.
get fucking down.
Perfect down a notch. You know what's going on.
Right, deliberate rate of fire now, lad. Fuck it. Going on. Ready, come on.
There's someone there.
Yo, you see where splashes are? Every now and again, pepper left and right of the bun line. Stop them moving out.
Roger. Yeah, see the fucking faller shot.
Stop right.
The experience of being in battle is bone-chilling, but also exhilarating. I watch and film with fascination as around me young men turn warrior and exhibit all the contradictions that make the human condition so thrilling, yet so terrifying. They are heroic, yet brutal, noble, yet vengeful, powerful, yet so vulnerable.
I've got him now. He's just repeated.
The fight rages for an hour. With the insurgents pinned down but also dug in behind the tree line and in a compound, L Company call in Apache attack helicopters. Armed with cannon and Hellfire missile, they shoot with merciless accuracy.
Ugly 5-1, roger. Cleared live, 30 mil only on the north-south wood line. Engaging now.
Hellfire! Engaging with Hellfire!
Ugly 5-1, reach back. Cleared live, 1 Hellfire to compound 2-4. Closest friend is 400 metres west. Time on target, 20 seconds. Ugly 5-1, missile away.
Then all is silent.
That Apache just used its whole load.
Has it?
So just fired everything, yeah.
What's your assessment?
Well, basically, obviously, we've moved in here. They got opened up with the UGL underslung grenade launcher straight away. We could sort of ping the firing point from here, so we started putting fire down. Got the Apache over here putting fire down. We then came under contact from UGL, so from grenade attack. It's quite an accurate weapon they can use. It's not too big, and they can fire it pretty quickly and then fuck off. So we had about 150 metres to our front, which was them firing it at us.
So they were falling short of our position.
Yeah, just falling short of our position, luckily. Yeah, so, yeah, good.
So it's a very rapid rate of fire laid down to suppress them.
Yeah, other things we know from their icon, their radios, we know we've got them trapped in that position. So basically, we put down a big rate of fire to keep them trapped there, so that then when we called the Apache in, it just had them pinned down. We put mortars in Apache, so hopefully we've killed them out of position now. Right. So it's good. Yeah.
Fighting.
Yeah.
Gonna leave at 25-2, mate.
Yeah, I'm still all lads the traps first, pack all the kit.
Winchester in the fucking head.
Battle done. All enemy not killed have fled. We head for home. No casualties taken. Today, that is.
Last 20 days, lost 4 blokes from our unit, 3 of them good friends of mine. As far as I'm concerned, you know, no amount of numbers when we kill will make up for that.
Just sat down in front, lad.
The first one we took, Dino Mead, a young Marine with so much promise, he's gone though. Sam Alexander, he was on Herrick 9 with us. I mean, the guy got an MC, just shows you what kind of guy he was. He's a top bloke, you know. It seems to be, it's never the knobheads that catch it up. It's always the fucking good blokes, you know. It's just a waste. Martin Gill, I took the guy through training, you know. He was a fucking top lad. He was shot. I just hope to God that, you know, he went far in his weapon at the enemy. As far as I'm concerned, that's a warrior's death, and more than anything you can ask for. If you're going to catch it up out here, then that's the way I'd want to go.
Les, can we get Ali sent forward?
Can we go forward, please, Ali? Thanks, mate.
It's pretty sad, actually. When I was working with 3-Power, I lost my Sergeant Major. He was one of the best men that I've ever met. And whenever I lose someone from my team, they are good guys. They came here to help us. So I love all of you. I mean, I really salute all of you, that what you are doing, what sacrifice you are making for Afghanistan. And we will never forget it.
Yeah, okay, move it.
Yeah, if you talk about fighting for the stabilisation of Afghan, I think, I speak for most of the lads, that, you know, in your mind, that plays about 10% of why you're here. We're all here for each other, you know, looking after each other, and whatever we have to do to make ourselves, you know, as safe as we can, that's what we'll do. We have got a fucking good bunch of lads here. You know, we'd like to keep it that way, but also we'd like to fucking get a few more of these lot as well.
Turkey 3 for Delta, approximately 50 metres east from yourselves, over.
Yeah, Tolkien, roger, over.
Get the kettle on.
Tolkien, roger, I'll get the kettle on. Which gate are you going to come through, over?
South.
Yeah, Tolkien, roger.
So we're heading back in now to the base with some considerable relief, I have to say. And just heard over the radio that most importantly, the kettle's on. Seldom have I been more in need of a cup of tea.
The Marines have won the day, but they know only too well that the Taliban will strike back. If not tomorrow, then the next day. And if not with guns and rockets, then with IEDs.
As well drilled and well trained as you can be, your luck's going to run out sooner or later, and luck does play a big part in it as well. Eventually we are going to set patterns, and sure as shit, they're going to get lucky sooner or later. You know, it is just literally not if, but when.
Weeks later, Vicey was blown up by an IED. He suffered such extensive loss of blood that his heart stopped twice on the evacuating helicopter. He survived, but has been left with serious injuries to his torso, neck, and brain. Next time, the search continues for IEDs in the Loimanda Bazaar. L Company is joined by a specialist in bomb detection who goes by the name of Memphis. And long-awaited mail arrives from home, but it's not all good news.
I know I am being selfish, but I cannot handle this kind of relationship right now. I'm going to miss you and I am sorry. Hope you can forgive me. What a fucking whore.